You've been bottling up your emotions and thoughts like some kind of goddamn pressure cooker, right? You're shoving everything down, pretending it's all fine. But here's the thing. Every little thing you shove down, it's like adding a tiny piece of dynamite to that pressure cooker. You keep ignoring it, suppressing it, and eventually, boom. What happens? The explosion. The implosion. The inner fucking disaster. Imagine a hamster running in a wheel. Just fucking running for its life, going nowhere. No matter how fast it spins, the hamster doesn't get anywhere, right? It just goes faster and faster, building frustration, never realizing it's stuck in a cycle. That's what you're doing when you stuff everything down. You're in the wheel, just spinning your fucking wheels, thinking you're going to reach somewhere, but you're not. And every time you ignore the pain, it builds up, like a dam with cracks ready to burst. And what happens when the dam breaks? You end up pushing people away. You'll get cold, detached, like an ice sculpture. But the inside is melting away, bit by bit. So you turn to the bottle, or the drugs, or whatever the fuck helps numb that shit. You start drinking like it's water, or snorting something, because it's the only way to feel anything, or to not feel anything. And what does that lead to? More fucking chaos. You're trying to plug holes in a sinking ship with a piece of chewing gum, and it's not working. It'll never work. You might feel numb for a minute, but then you wake up to find you've lost your whole damn boat. You've just been threading water, pretending the flood was never happening. Now you know what the science behind this shit is. When you bottle up your feelings, you're telling your brain to shove its emotions in a closet and lock the door. Your body's all like, okay, fuck it. And it dumps more stress chemicals like cortisol into your bloodstream. This wears you out physically and mentally. It's like trying to drive a car with the brakes on, while the engine is running full throttle. You get burned out, and guess what happens when you ignore that? You develop patterns that get stuck in your system like broken records, and your life becomes an endless loop of frustration and suffering. Now when you start interrupting that pattern, something amazing happens. It's like walking into a room that's been dark for years and suddenly flipping on the lights. You can see all the stuff that you've been hiding from, and guess what? It's not as scary as it seemed when it was sitting in the darkness. It's like cleaning out your closet, getting rid of all that old shit that's been collecting dust. You make space for the new stuff, better stuff. You break the cycle. The trick is learning how to deal with it in new ways, not letting those emotions drive you into a corner. Stop pretending you're fine when you're not. Start talking about it. Start feeling it. It's uncomfortable at first. You feel like you might lose control, but you'll get stronger. You'll get to a point where the world controls worse to you, and you'll just laugh in its fucking face. Because you'll know it's not about avoiding pain, it's about handling pain. Now you might be thinking, but I'm afraid of how people will react. What if they think I'm weak? What if they judge me? Here's the thing, fuck them. You're not here to live for other people's reactions. You're not here to let someone else's opinion of you keep you from breaking free. Fear is just another pressure cooker trying to make you stay stuck. It's a lie. The real fear is letting yourself stay stuck in that hamster wheel, pretending it's okay to keep running, even though you're not getting anywhere. The real fear is waking up one day and realizing you've lost yourself in the process. That's the real fucking tragedy. So let me ask you, what would happen if you didn't do this? What happens if you just keep ignoring all the signs? Keep running in that wheel. You'll burn out. You'll push everyone away. You'll self-destruct. Eventually you'll implode. That's not a warning. That's just physics. You can't keep pretending that nothing's wrong. Now, I'm not saying you can fix everything overnight. It's not going to be that easy. But the first step is to fucking face it. Don't deny it. Don't hide. Stop lying to yourself, just for a second. Try to tell the truth. To yourself. That's the hardest part. And once you start telling the truth, you start making changes, tiny shifts, tiny wins that add up over time. You've done it before. You've faced hard shit and made it through. You've survived the hardest days, haven't you? This isn't any different. You're not fucking weak. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for. So start trusting yourself. Start using your energy for something better. You already have the power to break the cycle. Here's the deal. Life doesn't owe you a goddamn thing. But you owe it to yourself to stop numbing out, to stop avoiding, and to face your fears head on. Because if you don't, that shit's going to eat you alive. But if you do, if you take control, you'll change, you'll grow, you'll fucking thrive. You'll look back and wonder why you ever wasted a minute living in the lie that everything was fine when it wasn't. You've got one shot at this, so make it count. Stop hiding. Start living.